take it in, but don't feel nothing.
So Android 7.0 is finally here, and you can get it on your Nexus devices. So what is new? It's fast, it's snappy, it's still very, very smooth, but a couple of new things you'll find out. Let's first take a look at the notification center. One of the things you'll realize here is that you can now go ahead and press and hold to customize your notifications, mute it, silent, block, or you can slide either from left to right to do the same thing, which is a nice feature. You can also reply directly from the notification now with various applications. So all the Google apps will do that, including Gmail. So I can go ahead and reply. People ask me about, of course, the Android 7.0 update. I'm on a beta, which is why I have it early, but you can do that. You also have brand new, of course, emoticons, which you can actually go ahead and add to that. Quite a few emoticons have been added, so you've got more flavor there for you. Now, more applications will take advantage of the reply function in the notification screen. I believe Twitter can do that right now with direct messages, and it will continue all the way through. So it's nice that you can do that there. Now, also the notification bar itself, once you bring down the notification bar, you have quick access to a couple of things. So the first 5 applications, you can basically toggle them immediately. So for instance, my GPS, I can turn that on and off if I want to, and I can go ahead and expand and customize this whole space. So I can edit and add new things into that tray. Now, there's nothing else new to add, but I can move things around, swap it. So I want my flashlight to be among the top 5. I can also do that too, which is nice. So more customization in there. Also, you know, this you have, of course, the multiple user option and put in different images for each user. Now, if you go into the settings, a couple of things in the settings are also new and have been added here. Scroll to the very top, you have suggestions, suggesting to add more new emails. Do not disturb. You can go ahead, you minimize. You can also remove certain suggestions. So I'm going to just take that out because I don't want it, and you're good to go. Now, scrolling through the settings menu looks fairly similar. They've done a couple of things in the settings menu now, and of course also with Android 7.0 is battery life is meant to be improved. So we have to see how that is over time. But, Android 7.0 should give you good battery life. Now, you can also slide. Yeah, you can slide from left to right to go back into your settings menu. So I can slide from left to right, go in and swap out of there and say jump into storage. So I know what my storage is, swipe again. So I don't have to use the back button. I can just swipe from the edge of the screen, which is nice. Now, display has something also really new. You've got display sizes. So I can go ahead and customize how things look on my display. So right now it's set at that's second position. I can move it to larger again, and then of course the larger size. And that, if you've got bad eyesight, if you just want things bigger, you can do that. You can make it the smallest, which is what this is here. So I'm going to leave it at the smallest for the continuation of this video, but it's actually there. Now, Android 7.0 also brings in Daydream VR. That's another thing that's available there. And you can see here allows you to use low motion blur settings, and also Vulkan API has been added to Android 7.0. So once developers take advantage of that, you can definitely use that. Of course, going to the About section, you can see Android 7.0 there, but also system updates. Now, this is another aspect where they'll be doing more updates in the background to do a better job for updating your system, which is good. It's nice to see that there. Now, tapping, of course, the Android 7.0 section of the screen gives us Android and Nougat, and of course we have multitasking finally. So multitasking is built in. I'm not a fan of this implementation. You have to kind of press and hold and drag to the top to move. Now you can of course customize the sizing of your multitask menu for whichever app you want. So I have my browser. I'm going to select the browser first. So you have to select the second application, but I have my browser there. It's open at Booredatwork.com. I can move it to make it larger. I can make it smaller. I can customize the size any way I choose. Flip it around. Of course, it'll auto rotate so to actually match what you're trying to do here. So I'm glad it's finally here natively in Android. Now, if you press and hold down the multitask key, that will clear you out and take you back to your original page. Another thing too is that once you go into multitask, you now have the ability to clear everything out. And also certain applications, if you've not used them for a while, they will start clearing out themselves. So there's some forced clearing out that Android 7.0 will be doing as you move along. So overall, like I said, it's fast, it's snappy. There are a lot of new interesting things. Some things in the background, like of course the battery life optimization, Vulkan for gaming, as well as also some of the optimization that has to do with the Android as a whole. But we can see multitasking. We can also see the fact that your notification has of course more in-depth use to it, and we'll see how it plays as it moves to carriers. We know the very first device that will use Android 7.0 is the LG V20, so we'll see how that works and what LG can add to it and what other manufacturers will do. So guys, if you have any questions or any comments, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like and share this video, favorite this video, subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.